Welcome everyone to the SERL Hot Wheels Cup Series Season 1 race 18 here at Pocono. So we are going to conclude the weekend here at the 2-mile, three-turn triangle tracker here. And when we look at the point standings after the wild race at Rockingham, Jim Kelly was able to extend his points lead after entering last week being in jeopardy right here. But his points lead is only by 18 points right here. So he still could easily lose it right here, but the top two have broken away from the rest of the pack. They are the only two that are within a full race from the points leader right here. But here's the thing: both of them are in jeopardy of getting involved in something huger here. And we saw in the Domino's Pizza Truck Series there was definitely a lot of chaos right here. And another thing that also changed the factor of the winner here was fuel mileage right here. We saw drivers running out of fuel, and depending on how drivers choose to pay, or should I say, depending on when drivers do choose to pay right here, that could contribute into who wins and who loses this race right here. But I think for the drivers who are not Jim Kelly or Club Crafton, this, for some of them, this is a good opportunity right here to gain points right here, especially for drivers like Zach Smith and Eric Almerhart right here, which are third and fourth in points. But anyway, let's see how intense this race is going to be right here. Let's now get the cars rolling off. Here is where everyone is going to start here. Nick Pericles, John Smith, Garrett Senior, Andrew Brandt, Hergel Alonso, Stuart Grad, Joey Smith, Carl Gazowski, Nick Smith, Scott Dale right there. That is your top 10 right here. And here is the danger zone right here. Club Crafton starts 34th right here. He is second in points. If he's going to grab this points lead, he needs to finish 19 spots or more to capture the points right here. Jim Kelly, he starts 27th right here. And I must say, I don't think any starting position is really that safe of a spot right here because crashes can happen like anywhere at any time. It can happen in the front and the back. It can happen in turns 1, 2, or 3 right here. It can happen anywhere right here. So that being said, right here. So Andrew Brandt right here. He Despite not being dominant the whole race, he won the Domino's Pizza Truck Series race because he used the correct strategy right here, and he was able to win the race by having enough fuel right here. Will fuel mileage get in the way? There's a lot of unknown in this race right here. So as the pace car is going to pull down to pit road right now, as I adjust my headsets right here. Pace car pulls down to pit road here, and we are still under caution for what? Is someone out? What's up with William Bedford right here? Okay, I guess he's getting back into place right here. So that was weird. Okay, fine. Interesting start to this race right here. But now it's just like okay, the pace car should do it this time right here. So after that strange first lap situation right here, Nick Pericles and John Smith right here, they are gonna lead us right here to the green flag here at Pocono. The green is in the air, green flag at Pocono right here. Let's begin the 30-lap race right here. Here comes Garrettson right here. He's going to make it 3 wide right here. 3 wide sometimes works. 3 wide sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't right here. Here we go here. Oh my God, him and John Smith right here. They make contact right here, but they save it. they somehow all saved it right here. But this is going to cause the top 3 to break away just a little bit right here. Andrew Brandt, he is trying to push John Smith to the leader here, but Nick Pericles, he's going to have the advantage right here, entering the tunnel turn right here. Watch out right here. Things could get hectic earlier here, but they all save it. But Nick Pericles really lost a lot right there in the tunnel turn right there. When you would think that the inside would work so well right here. But here we go here, and what's up with this right here? Early pit strategy right here. Nick Pericles and several others right here. They are coming down to pit road. Is the caution out? Oh, the caution is actually out here. So interesting. Fine. Who DNF'd? Nicholas Grant right here. Matthew Hoskis has a lot of engine damage right here, along with several other drivers right here, such as Diego Stevenson. So this crash looks to have been a pretty big crash right here, and possibly the points leaders got involved. But let's now take a look and see what happened. This crash right here happened in turn 3 right here, and turn 3 is the flattest of them all right here. So there were like 2 crashes right here that happened at once right here. Watch this area right here, which has Jim Kelly, and watch this area right here that has Cody Evans, Nicholas Grant here, and Diego Stevenson right here. So we're just gonna slow this down quite a bit right here. So watch this here. So they were all just like too tight right here, and that's pretty much what happened right here. But also there were several drivers coming down pit road, so maybe they were overreacting to that right here. So watch all right here. So just simply a lot of pinching going on right here. So that's what happened right here. Yeah. So I think a lot of this just simply had to do with like drivers coming down to pit road right here, and Nicholas Grant and Diego Stevenson went over and over again here, and William Bedford, he has nowhere to go. And we saw it right here, Morgan McGurn right here. We're just gonna rewind this right here. So because they're here, so Jim Kelly got damage right here, but also so did Club Crafton right here. So the top 2 drivers in points having trouble early on right here. But that's pretty much all there is to show. Let's go on board a few drivers. I don't think Jim Kelly's damage is going to take him out of the race right here, but this is definitely going to affect him in the points if he runs slow and Club Crafton continues to run at normal pace. Clev Crafton, he did get some damage right here, but it could have been a lot more worse. We saw William Bedford here. He tried to get a line right here, and he obviously had something wrong right here because he was definitely off the pace right here. But let's go on board with him as he tries to avoid this crash. Morgan McGurn is our 4th and final onboard camera of this crash right here, and he got involved in the crash, but he didn't get involved in the cluster. He got into the wall a different way. Let's now take you back to the green flag. We will be going back to green flag this time right here. So Nicholas Grant, Diego Stevenson, William Bedford here. Arguably the 3 drivers that took the most damage out of that crash, they are now out of the race right here. But everyone else is still on the lead lap right here. Jim Kelly 35th, Club Crafton 28th right here, and I still think that there are a lot of cautions to come right here. So after the 2 different scenarios of pit stops right here, Nick Pericles has now resumed back to later here, but now we have new contenders right here. Sergio Alonso, Nick Smith, Kevin Bolt, Justin Labas, Stuart Grant here, Philip Watson, Benny Watson, Deion Scott, and Arsh Hassan are here. So we now have a lot of new contenders for this for this leader here, and possibly the winner here. But here we go here. Nick Pericles is going to lead us back to the green flag here at Pocono. So how many more times will all of these drivers have to pit again? It'll be interesting right here. But as you can see, there are several drivers here in the back. They are trying to make as many moves as they can to get back up to the front right here. But this could all go bad right here. So but this could go bad. So everyone appeared to have gone through turn number 1 right there just fine right here. But this is where things could get really ugly right here. Oh no, this is not good. Watch out. Nick Smith right here. Nick Smith is now going to take the lead away, and everyone got through turn number 2 right there just fine. But we still have a lot of cars right here in this gigantic pack right here. So this could be trouble right here. If they continue to race this hard. Nick Smith led that lap right here, just barely over Sergio Alonso right here, but Sergio Alonso now looks to take the lead back right here. Watch this right here. Oh my God, Benny Watson, Stuart Grant right here. Front row Motorsports teammates right there. So Andrew Brandt has been trying. So Andrew Brandt, I think he has possibly been the biggest mover since the restart so far here, but who knows right here. Oh, and okay, for a second there, I thought I saw a spin here, but we all have to be careful right here because things could get ugly. The pack in the back is still very intense right here, so let's now... John Skabnicki, Arsh Hassan are here, and Saunders, Jordan Newman are here. They are almost all of them are all getting just simply a little too close right here. But everyone seems to be calming down just a little bit right here. Here we go here in the back right here, Eric Almahart, Elliot Vogel, Roman Rahal right here. So still several drivers are here in this big pack right here, but everyone else has pretty much broken away from the rest of the pack. And here, Nick Smith right here leads now a narrow lap right here, as we are on lap 930. So still a lot more racing left to go. Here comes Nick Smith, not Nick Smith. Nick Pericles are here, trying to go after second, and we got a crasher here. And we got a crasher here. I think that was Scott Dale in the 41 are here. But let's watch them now race back to the pack right here. That could have just been a very heavy crash. That could have just been a very heavy crasher here. Will they wreck off this corner right here? Everyone looks to be fine right here. But here comes Sergio Alonso here. He is trying to take the leader here. He has not won a race this season, and he could get today right here. But here we go. Is he gonna grab the lead? No. So Nick Smith leads here, but who's not involved? Scott Dale involved. Mackie Hotchkiss are here. Cody Evans. Is there anyone on pit road here that got involved? No, not anyone are here. So maybe not. So maybe not as big. Oh, Karl Kozlowski are here. Heavy damage are here. So let's look to see how this crash formed. A 3-wide battle right here for 15th place just simply did not go well right here. So Aiden Saunders stuck in the middle right here, and that's what happened right here, because then all three of these cars came together right here, and Karl Kozlowski just simply got the worst right here. He ended up on his side right here, so hard impact for him right here, but also a pretty hard impact for Scott Dale as well. Anyway, that's pretty much all there is to show, because no one else got really any damage right here. So because of that, let's go on board Karl Kozlowski. Karl Kozlowski, he was running 15th right here, and he looked to be a great contender to possibly crack the top 10, and all of a sudden that gets taken away. Matthew Hotchkiss finally calls it a day right here, and Carl Kozlowski, he is also out here. So now the total amount of DNFs here is now up to 5, and that number could possibly get all the way up to like right here. Maybe it could happen right here, but we will just have to see how crazy this restart is right here. Nick Smith is still going to be your leader right here. Right here, and unfortunately did not notice on where Jim Kelly and Cliff Crafton are going to start here, so you'll have to unfortunately go find that yourself right there. But here we go here. Nick Smith here is going to lead us back to the green flag right here. How much more crazy will we see? Here we go, green flag here, back at Pocono. Here comes Sergio Alonso here. He's getting help from his team right here, Philip Watson here. But here comes Philip Watson here. He's trying to get himself to lead right here. Here we go here, 3 wide into turn number 1. 3 wide works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't right here. They make all contact right here, but they somehow all save it. They somehow kept the car together right here. But after all that, but Nick Smith continues to hold on to the leader here. But here we go. Coming off of the tunnel turn right here, things could get hectic, but they choose to keep it calm. Oh my God! Right here, this game pretty intense. Justin Talapis right here, as they choose to go 3 wide right here. This may not work. Nick Smith just pulls out ahead of everyone by a mile right here, so he's definitely going to hold on to the lead for possibly the next few laps now. So no worries for him right here. But here comes Arch Haase, Nick Smith right here, Stu Gran right here, Benny Watson, Dion Sky, Andrew Brandt. They're all stuck in this like massive pack right here of like 15 cars right here. Jim Kelly is currently in 28th right here. Cliff Crafton, he's in 20th right here, so a few spots ahead of him. Right here, and oh my goodness, right here. This may not end well. Watch out right here. Our shot right here, he had to go to the apron right there to avoid it all, but that's going to stack up this whole entire pack back here right here. So we could see a caution right here heading into turn number 1. It could happen. But here we go. Here we go. Here, Jordan Newman. He checks up right here, and there are still a lot of drivers still in jeopardy of losing, their chances of a good finish right here. But here comes Phil Watson right here. He is now going to go under Nick Smith. Battle for the leader here. Sorry for the sneeze again. Right here, but here he comes right here. Battle for the leader here. Who's gonna get it? Looks to be Phil Watson, and yes, it is Phil Watson by how much? A tenth of a second. Okay, so here they go into turn number 1 right here. Everyone seems to be calm for now. Right here, and now we have Jim Kelly right here. He has a few car lanes behind this like main pack right here. And Club Crafton continues to move up. In order for Club Crafton to capture the points lead, he has to finish more. He has to finish 19 spots or more. Right here. And that last time around, he was 19th right here. Here comes Kevin Bull over here. Kevin Bull going underneath Phil Watson here. So actually, on the last lap, Phil Watson actually lost the lead right here, and Nick Smith regained it. Here comes Sergio Alonso, here comes Nick Pericles, all back into the mix. And here comes Cliff Crafton. Cliff Crafton looks to be on fire right here, because he's just passing cars left and right here. Because if we are going to see a caution right here, it could happen right here as Eric Almenhart comes down to pit road here. Daniel Voiles is outlifter hanger here, so we could possibly, if we stay green for the next several laps, we could possibly catch lap traffic right here. How far is Daniel Boyles? Right here, but he appears to be losing a lot right here, because the restart was not the restart was not that far ago right here, and as much Andrew Brandt right here, approaching the top 10. Nick Smith right here. Nick Smith goes very high right here off the corner, but he keeps on so later here with, so this is basically turning into the Nick Smith and Phil Watson show right here. How coach Daniel Boyles are here. So Daniel Boyles is about straight away ahead of everyone else right here. Here we go here. The top two have broken away from the rest of the pack now, and everyone looks to be getting into like a single file groove right here. I think it is very possible that we could go green the rest of the way. But I do have a feeling that like at some point we could see trouble. Oh my god! Here's the trouble right here. Here's the trouble. Kevin Bull in the wall here. This is not gonna be good. Oh my god! Club Cross right here in the back right here. Daniel Boyles, Garrett Sinner, Jim Kelly are here. And many more drivers are here. Oh my god. Huge crash right here. Ian Saunders, Scott Deal, Jim Kelly, Riley White, Garner, Kevin Bull are here. Eric Amhart right here. The caution is down. Nick Smith, Philip Watson are here. Lee is back to the race here. So Kevin Bull gets help right here from Sergio Alonso. And the first several drivers were able to get by him right here, just all fine and dandy. And then all of a sudden here, and then once one driver hit him right here, it set off a huge chain reaction right here. We don't know how many cars yet are involved, but let's now take a look and see how this crash formed, as Eric Almahar appears to be out of fuel. Kevin Bull left Sergio Alonso enough room right here, but the problem here is that Sergio Alonso here, he got momentum in the strangest part of the tunnel turn right here, and it caused his car to just like slide up right here, and this caused him to spin right here. It caused him to spin out right here. He hits the wall with the back end right here. Stuart Grind does an amazing job to it right here. He actually does get like some damage, but that could have been a lot more worse right there. He spins right here, and then all of a sudden right here we see Jonathan Skabnicki get through, Jordan Smith, Benny Watson here. So several drivers get through the crash just fine here. But then all of a sudden right here it gets worse when right here when Club Cratchit right here, does he hit him? He did hit him here, but it was Riley White right here that caused the whole entire thing right here, which then got into Joey Smith here, and then the carnage just simply began. Tony Green got through the crash somehow. But then right here we see the Cratchit right here, Jim Kelly have nowhere to go right here, and they all just pretty much, and they all just like pile up right here. So definitely, so I think Kevin Bull and Riley White got the most damage out of that crash right here. And some drivers like Cal Gardner here actually did a pretty good job right here. Well, actually, wait a second. Here comes Scott Deal over here, and then Ian Saunders. So Ian Saunders. Okay, yeah. So that's where they came from right there. And I think that was like everyone involved here. Well, wait a second here. Charles Belding. Does he get through it? Here. Okay, yes he does. Along with like everyone else here. So now let's go on board a few drivers. On board Tony Green here, and you are actually going to see a crash here form when Roman Rahal and John Smith and Adrian Felix all get together right here. Riley White, 10 points, takes a pretty devastating look into Kevin Bull. Oh my goodness, right here. Look at this right here. So everyone from Eric Almahart to Big Crafton are out here. But look at this right here. Club Crafton right here is now out. Which is kind of interesting. Which is kind of interesting because him and Jim Kelly got involved in that crash. But Club Crafton but you would have imagined that like Club Crafton would have had less damage than Jim Kelly right here. So very interesting here. But as I said under the last caution right here, I predicted that we could have had up to here that many DNFs, and we did right here. But Club Crafton out, this is going to cause Jim Kelly here to actually extend his points lead. He is 9th in points because he did not pair here. But I have a feeling, that we could that right now we could see the same thing that happened in the truck race right here 2 days ago. Cars in the front running out of fuel, and cars in the back coming back up to the front here. It could happen right here. But here we go. Here, Joe Alonso now leads us to the green flag right here. There we see Nick Smith right here. He's going to try to get back up to the front here. And here comes Jim Kelly. All Jim Kelly can do is try to get as many points as they can. Right here, and here comes Charles Billing. Right here, as they are sort of holding out this like pack right here. Whoa! I accidentally pressed the button one too many times there. But here we go. Here Joe Alonso leads. Right here, and everyone looks to have gone through turn number 2 here just fine. He now goes into turn number 3 right here with a pretty decent leader here. Andrew Brand moves into 4th, Connor Breeden in 5th right here. Dion Scott, Elgin Mills, Elliot Vogel, Jim Kelly, and Johnson right here. That is your top 10 right here. So everyone out right here, let's now go check on where other drivers are stacking up right here. Nick Smith looks to be moving up right here, but watch out right here. This could be trouble. Jordan Newman, Phil Watson right there. Okay, so they choose to leave enough room right here. But here we go. Watch out right here. This could get pretty intense. Are these drivers going to have to pit right here? We could see these drivers that have not pit yet come down to pit road right here in the next few laps. It could happen. And what that also could cause right here is a caution. If a caution comes out now, the race is going to be over here. But are these drivers going to come down to pit road again, or can they simply just like save fuel? My prediction as of right now is no. I don't see these drivers making it all the way, but they could prove me wrong. But if they are going to make it, Stuart Gradden, he's going to have to try. He's going to have to try to do as much as he can right here to grab the lead here. Here we go. Here is Joe Alonso. Is he coming down the pit road? Yes, he is. Him and several other drivers are here. They are coming down to pit road are here. So if Joe Alonso is coming down to pit road, so if he's coming down to pit road, then that means that that technically means that these drivers are also not going to make it as well, most likely. So because of that, that could give the lead right here to Philip Watson, I think, or Nick Smith. Right here. So hopefully. So these drivers, it looks like these drivers are definitely going to have to come down pit road this time by here. So we'll just see. We see drivers like Elliot Vogel right there are already making that move right here to the bottom. Jim Kelly looks to be doing the same here as well. Never mind right here. They actually don't. No one actually comes down to pit road this time right here. So we have 2 laps to go. Stuart Gradden leads. Dion Scott 2nd. Andrew Brandt 3rd. Justin Columbus 4th right here. Elliot Vogel 5th. Here we see Connor Breeden here and Joe Alonso are here. They were the only 2 to come down pit road since the restart right here, and they're probably not going to go 1 lap down here, but they almost look to be like half a track behind Stuart Grattan. So is anyone going to come down to pit road this time by? No one looks to be right now. So here we go. So can the fuel last for Stuart Grattan right here? Here we go. Final lap right here is in the air at Pocono. Down into turn number 1 right here. Goes Stuart Grattan, but can Dion Scott catch up to him in time right here? I think he could. I think he could, but it's going to take a lot of momentum right here. So here we go. Here, Stuart Grattan right here. He's just simply sailing away. But is he going to run out of fuel? We saw it happen yesterday right here. So here it comes right here. And Dion Scott is right here. So he might be out of fuel. Here comes Dion Scott right here. He makes the pass right here. A last lap pass right here. And Stuart Grattan is falling behind right here rapidly. But here comes Andrew Brand right here. Andrew Brand, is he gonna do the Pocono sweep right here? Coming to the line. Andrew Brand sweeps the Pocono weekend right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, final lap right here as everyone else is running out of fuel. Several drivers are. Wow. Oh my goodness right here. As almost everyone runs out of fuel, once again Stuart Grattan finishes 6th right here. Dion Scott comes 2nd right here, but Andrew Brandt grabs the win. He sweeps the Pocono weekend right here. Unbelievable run right there. Oh no, and Jim Kelly is not gonna make her here. As we see, Cody Evans are here. He has damage right here, so the caution is out. So I wonder what happened to him right here. But Jim Kelly is obviously not gonna finish. I think Jim Kelly honestly could have finished like around top 15. But thankfully Jim Kelly, he will still hold on to his points leader right here. It looks like Andrew Brandt is going to make it right here. So let's go back and see what happened to Cody Evans. Last time around, Jim Kelly was running 12th right here, and unfortunately, right here, he was one of the first drivers right here to run out of fuel. Right here, so all he can do right here is simply coast right here, but he comes down to the track accidentally right here into Tony Green, and he just goes for the rider here. He spins right here, and then we're gonna see Roman Rahal right here. Roman Rahal is gonna hit him, I believe. Garrett Sinner gets by here, but Roman Rahal not so much. Like right here, Charles Belling barely gets through that crash right here, but then all of a sudden, Cody Evans right here. I don't know why Cody Evans was going higher here, so that's a very interesting crash right here. Right here, but here we go. So Andrew Brandt is the race. Andrew Brandt is the race winner right here, and let's now get to the finishing results. Here is where everyone finishes right here. So Andrew Brandt sweeps both Pocono races right here. So unbelievable. So he grabs the second winner here. So he's definitely going. So he's going to gain a lot of points right here. But if Andrew Brandt can keep the consistency running, and consistency is something hard to do, he could possibly after 2 or 3 races he could possibly get into this like title hunt, but it's gonna be really hard for Andrew Brandt right here. But he could possibly be the dark horse. It could happen right here. But anyway, here's where everyone else starts right here. So unfortunately, Jim Kelly, if the fuel could have lasted like one more lap, he might have actually had gotten a top 10 finish right there. But I guess what Jim Kelly can still look forward to is that, you know, he's still going to hold on to his points lead by quite a bit here. So he's going to extend it by a lot right here. So now the story returns right here. So this still appears to be, as of right now, Jim Kelly's championship to loser here, but it will be interesting right here. We are approaching the closing laps of the season right here for all 3. But anyway, as we look to next week right here, the Domino's Pizza Truck Series. They are going to a super speedway which is located in Seattle, Washington. It's called Seattle Super Speedway, and it's basically shape-wise a shorter Coca-Cola Super Speedway here. But I think the racing will definitely be intense. Then the American Ethanol Series goes to I believe I believe possibly the shortest track of the season here, South Boston Speedway. It's 2/5 of a mile right here, or to put that in a different way, 0.4 miles are here. But despite being that small, it still can hold all 42 pit stalls. It can still hold all cars right here. And then the Hot Wheels Cup Series, they go to under the lights at Darlington right here. And speaking of under the lights, all 3 tracks are under the lights right here. So next week is another night race weekend right here. But I think next week is definitely going to be an action-packed, very intense weekend right here. So I hope you stay tuned right here. But I just want to thank everyone for watching right here. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and bye. Congrats to Andrew Brandt on sweeping the Pocono weekend.